So let us start. So we have started planning methods. Okay, min-max planning. We are going to start. So we usually have basically four types of plannings, but in cloud all plannings are not available. Okay, we call inventory planning methods. Whenever you plan, we say restock method. Restock methods. Okay, restock means we are going to get the stock from different sources. One of the planning is min-max planning. Another planning is pre-order point planning. Another planning is Kanban planning. Fourth one is replenishment planning. These are the four types of plannings we have, but at this moment we are going to discuss majorly on min-max planning in cloud. We're going to talk more on min-max planning on cloud. Okay. So yesterday we talked about some theory, what is min-max planning and all. So usually while discussing min-max planning, we have minimum quantity, we have available quantity, we have pipeline supply, we have demand. Okay. So when we have current on hand quantity, current on hand quantity will be available quantity plus pipeline supply minus demand. So if this current on hand quantity goes down to minimum quantity, if current on hand quantity is less than minimum quantity, then system will restart. Then the system will restart. How much it will be restocking is, so restock is equal to maximum. How much we are going to keep the maximum minus current available quantity. That is our restock. For example, minimum quantity 10. 1 minute, guys. So we have minimum quantity, for example, 50. 10. Sorry, 50 quantity our minimum quantity. Current available quantity, for example, we have 10. Pipeline supply, we have open purchase orders, open transfer orders we have for 20 quantity. And we have demand that we need to issue to another organization or we need to ship to customers. For example, we have 10 as a demand. So now what is this formula? So current available quantity 10. How much is the pipeline? 20. How much is the demand? 10. Okay. So current available quantity is 20. Is 20 is greater than 50 or less than 50? Anyone? Is 20 is greater than or less than to 50? Less than, right? So
Less than.
Less than.
when it is true, that means when the current available quantity goes down to the minimum quantity, then we are going to trigger the restock. So the restock going to be here. Maximum we'll say 500, for example. Maximum we'll say some 500. So now the system going to trigger the restock is equal to 500 minus current available quantity. It goes with minus 20. So it will trigger 480 is our restock when we run the min-max planning. So this formula it will follow. So now let us go to the system and create all the transaction. For this, first we are going to do organization level and we'll do transfer order process. Because the requisition process and all, we need a purchasing setups that we can discuss later. Okay, that's why yesterday I teach you how to do the transfer order. So let us start. First, let us create item. So I am logging to Krishna.Pawan, going to product management, creating the item. Creating the item. So for you guys clear, right? You need to answer this way. During interviews, we need to give so much of theory, why you need to trigger. So but then only they will, relate. Or you need to sit them 40 minutes or 30 minutes, right? So that's why I'm giving all the theory. Okay. So let's go to items, create item. So yes, full zero. Let's start fine. Click on opening. So I am going to select min-max 1, for example. For my easy convenience, I am setting my items like that. Okay. In real time, you don't have item codes like that. We never keep like that. Okay. So I am going to use each. So now save. So we created the item at master level S00. Okay. Now we need to assign this to child organization association. Click on plus. So search with S00. We'll get 3, 4 organization. I'm assigning to all organizations. Before making any change in the child organization, save it. Then it will allow you to go ahead and do the changes. So let me do in S001 or S002 because S002 going to request S001. Okay. S002 will request the material from S001. Okay. Click on. So here our work start. You go to specification. Here in the planning tab, in the planning tab, here is the inventory planning method. Here is the inventory planning method. We need to choose min-max planning. I told you reorder point, right? That we can use later. Here we need to choose min-max planning. I told you, right, make or buy will be there. So I am selecting buy. And I told you minimum quantity and maximum quantity will be there. So minimum quantity 50, maximum will be 500. Okay, this is order quantity. Our supplier say or other when you are procuring your supplier, I can't give order less than 10, 100. Whenever you are to order, you always should order 100 plus. Then only I will ship the material. And he will say that maximum in one order I can ship 500. I can't ship more than 500. So like that we can able to change. Okay. That is kind of a multipliers, order quantity multiplier, something like that. Okay. This will be used for reorder point planning. Okay. See the replacement type here, we need to choose the supplier. This are moved to master level. We need to change this. We need to change this. So how we will change? Let me cancel now. I am going to change this. You guys know how to change, right? Because these attributes to be controlled at organization level. That is manage operational attributes. So what is this item? Planning. We are in planning. Oops. So what is that? General planning. Sorry. General planning. In this, what we are going to see only master control. Okay. Replenishment source type. This I am changing to organization. Order cost also I am changing to organization level. Save and close. Now we can go and edit the item. Okay, save. Now go to S002, S002, go to specification, go to general planning, planning. Here we are choosing to min-max planning. It's a buy and minimum 50 I am choosing, maximum 500 I am choosing. Here I am selecting, at this moment I am selecting inventory organization. Okay. From which inventory organization I am going to fulfill from S001. Okay. So whenever I want stock, I am going to get it from Bengaluru organization because it will create a transfer order. If I select supplier, then we are going to raise a purchase requisition. If it is sub-inventory, then we are going to generate movement request transfer. So first let us go with this organization level. When all purchasing setups are completed, then we'll talk about supplier. Okay. So I also told you FLM like fixed lot multiplier. This says supplier said I will can't ship loose 1, 2, 3 quantities like that. Whenever I ship in the lot wise 100 quantity in a box. So then that case we need to enable this FLM like fixed lot multiplier. Okay, these are the order modifiers. Okay, so these are the configurations required for min-max planning. So inventory planning, make or buy, minimum quantity, this sourcing detail from where we are going to fulfill. Also in the purchasing, we need to pass the list price. So some $1 I am giving, 1 rupee I am giving, for example. So this will be purchasable. And also in the transferable that we need to enable. We go to sales and order management. This is internally transferable, yes. And transfer order enabled, yes. This to be checked because we are doing the transfer order process. Rest all will be good. Item level, rest all will be good. Okay. Now save. Save. Now the item is ready now. The item is ready now. Okay. So now let us increase the stock in S001. Let us increase the stock in S001 and also increase some stock in S002 also. 10 quantity like that we can increase. So going to inventory management. Create this transaction. So let's suppose S001, I am increasing from 10,000 quantities. How much maximum? We put 500, right?
Yes.
Receipt. Current item cost. Search. Yeah, okay. So we selected min-max 1. Click on search. Min-max 1. Select your item. So with sub-inventory, we are increasing. So let's suppose raw material sub-inventory. So I am increasing 1000 quantity. Submit. Okay. So now I am going to maintain some stock to show this sort of example. This sort of example, I'm just showing it. We don't create any demand in S002, but I'm just showing remaining process. Just 10 quantity I will keep. So we are not going to have pipeline supply. We don't have demand. So we are going to add available quantity 10 only. But still the system should going to generate 480 minus 10, 490 should be generated. That process I want to show you.
Is it related to safety stock, Subbu?
Yes. is safety stock. Sort of a safety stock. Whenever we set the minimum quantity, that is my safety stock. I always need to maintain. Whenever the stock goes down to the minimum quantity, system should automatically trigger the min-max plan, the reorder. That planning will trigger the restock. Create miscellaneous transaction. This is in S002. Miscellaneous receipt. Say yes. Search. I'm going to increase only 10 quantity here in the S002. Have, but I am going to increase only 10 quantity. So submit, right? Now I am in S002. So now to trigger the restock, we have a program called print min-max planning. If you go to tools, schedule process, you need to schedule new process. So here you need to search a program name called print movement request pick slip report. Print print min-max planning report. Print min-max planning report. Print min-max. Print min-max planning report. So this we need to click on OK. Click on OK. Here, which organization we are doing this? We need S002. Sort by, how we want to sort by year. It will just sorting criteria. I want to go by item number sorting. If you want to give specific item, you can pass. If you don't give a specific item, it will pick for all the items. I told you, min-max planning, we can do 2 levels, sub-inventory level and organization level. This we are doing at organization level. So item selection. So you want to display all the min-max plan item, then you select this. If you want to get the items which is over the minimum, over the maximum quantity, then you can select. If the items are under minimum quantity, then you can pick that. So our requirement is items which is under minimum quantity, then we need to select. Okay, that is our requirement. So then this is demand cutoff date or demand cutoff offset. What does that mean? We have this demand, right? Customer sales orders. We need to issue to work order. These are all the demand. So this may be future demand also. From today to next 30 days, what is the demand? So if you want to consider them as well, then you can use this demand cutoff date or supply cutoff days. So that is how many days or what is the date that you want to consider those demands. So we are running as of today, we can ignore that. So this is very, very, very important. Restock. If restock yes, then it will trigger the restock. That is, this 490 will be triggered and it will be fulfilled from another organization. These documents get generated, like transfer orders, purchase requisitions, everything get generated when the restock is yes. If there is restock is no, then it is just a report. It will just show you what is the restock quantity. It won't trigger anything, any document. Okay. So for first now, I am keeping no. ఈ రీస్టాక్ ఎస్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ రోల్ ప్లే చేస్తుంది. ఓకేనా, ఇది మెయిన్ ఎస్ పెడితేనే మనకి ఇది ట్రిగ్గర్ అవుతుంది. ఇది డాక్యుమెంట్స్. నో పెడితే జస్ట్ రిపోర్ట్ మాత్రమే ఇస్తుంది. ఓకే, we are going with restock no. That means just give a report. So which location, etc. These are the demands and supplies. Okay, these are all the demands. Like we want to consider the unreserved orders, and you want to consider the the information that you can see here. So it's all demands and supplies that we are keeping. Which demands to be considered, which supply to be considered. The information will be there in the screen. Okay. So it's need basis, we can enable that. That's all. That's all. You simply click on submit. Click on submit. That is the job number or process ID. Just refresh, it will display here. Okay. Display here. So once this is completed, we can see the output. It will not trigger anything. You simply click on refresh again. Refresh again. Publish. Not downloading. I'm just seeing in the screen itself. See, these are the information we pass. Okay, all the information. Now, system, if you see, minimum we put 50, maximum we put 500. Current on hand quantity we have 10. Supply quantity, there is no pipeline supplies like open PO, open requisition and all. We don't have open sales order. So, total current available quantity is 10. So, current on hand quantity plus supply quantity minus demand quantity equal to your current available quantity. This available quantity is less than minimum quantity, then the system will trigger maximum quantity, which is 500 minus available quantity, that is 10, going to be 490. Clear? This is the min-max planning report. So it will not trigger any document. Now we'll go with restock yes. We selected restock no here. There is no impact. It just report. When it is a yes, there is an impact. Clear?
Yes.
Let us run one more time. The same job. So S002 sort by item planning organization under min-max planning. So I am selecting restock yes. Okay. So if you submit, the same report only it will trigger, but it will start pushing records to another interfaces. Okay, now click on report, republish. On this yellow icon, click on PDF. No. So then you can see here the same thing, only see you have an issue. You can't create a transfer order for min-max 1. Oh, the source organization we have not enabled. The parameters we didn't enable. See, you note down this. Next time when you are in interviewer asking, so this is the issue. Users are missed to set up the attributes correctly. So we got issue now. So what is the issue? Why we got it? We got because the internally transferable attributes we enabled only at destination organization. We have not enabled at source organization. Search. So we are going to set up at S001. So go to specification. So go to sales and order management. We have not enabled here. That's why the issue. Okay. So let
So
me,
is min-max is applicable?
tell me.
Is min-max is applicable only for the transfer or
No. It is, that's
this
why
this is
yesterday I
applicable?
told you, no, these are all the things. If make or buy is buy and supply source is
Okay.
supplier, it will go purchase requisition. Buy is make or buy is buy and supply
Okay,
source
got it.
inventory. These are all will be generate. Four documents will be generate. Okay. At this moment, we
Okay,
have not ready with the
got it.
procurement. Purchase orders and all not able to generate. That's why I am
Okay,
teaching you. I will going with the transfer order process.
understood.
Okay. So now I have set also
Okay,
given the list price. Okay. Save and close. Now you go ahead and run the min-max planning again. Sorry, yeah, print min-max planning report. Now S002 start by item or planner not required item. We are doing at organization level under minimum quantity restock. Yes, let us submit now. Before while without restock, yes, system not given any error because it's just a report. When you are selecting yes, it become a program. When it is a program, it will do something. Okay, some movements. Okay, hope you guys are following.
yes.
Refresh again. This succeed. Let us see the output. Let us see the output. Go to republish. Okay, like this PDF. Let us see any error we got. Yes, there is no error. See, our setups are clear, correct. That's why there is no error. If our setups are having issue, we are going to have the issue. We are going to have the issue. So our setups are correct now. Yeah, our setups are correct now. So here, very important, you need to take this batch name. You need to take this batch name. So you just created the min-max planning program. Now this need to be create transfer order. For that, yesterday whatever program we submitted, we need to submit that. That is process supply chain orchestration. Process supply chain orchestration interface job you need to create. You need to create. Okay. Process supply chain orchestration is start showing. Now here our source system is inventory, right? That is our inventory. So organization is fine. Here batch number. This is my batch number. So simply submit. Click on OK. Refresh. Should create a transfer. This should create the transfer error. Okay, it is succeed now. Let us
To
go
be
ahead
honest,
and see whether it is created or not. So here, if you click on this attachments, it will open the kind of a Word document. We can see some, sorry, notepad, success or failure, some sort of information we can see. Load supply order invoked. Okay, so from batch number to batch number. So list of interface. So it will give some information. It is success. Okay. Let us go and verify now whether it is created the transfer order or not. So to do that, I should be in Ram's login. I should go to supply orchestration and I can able to see here min-max 1 is coming up. Okay. This is the item we created. Click on one, search. Oops. It is giving everything. Let us give the batch number. Supply request reference number is our batch number. Click on search. See, this is the transfer order. Okay. So min-max 1, it has been created, requested quantity 490. Remaining process same. You got your document number. So now what you need to do as per yesterday class, we need to ship this material from S001. How we will ship that? We are going to click and go to picks, create pick wave. From where we are picking, we should pick from S001. The source organization here is S001. Click on OK. Search now. Click on. So now this is our demand. This is our demand that transfer order has been created. For example, if we run min-max planning now, what is the impact? If I go and rerun min-max planning and just report, what is the impact? Already created demand. Does it show in the application or not? We'll see. Print min max. Print min max. Click on OK. So organization S002, item, organization, under minimum quantity, and submit. I'm not selecting restock yes now. Just want to see whether the demand is considering or not. Watch out the output. So this demand not yet considered because it is maybe requested date something different, tomorrow date or something. It's not considered. Okay, so click on. Also, we have parameters that we need to select it, but that's okay. Now let us go ahead and do the picking and the shipping. So create pick waves. From S001, order type is transfer order or transfer order number, and show more and remove the dates. Okay, so then go to options. I don't want to do picks manually. Let it complete automatically. Okay, automatically I want to pick. If I have ship confirm rule, it will automatically ship also. At one go, all the steps will happen. Let us see everything will happen or not. So now I am picking from raw material and dropping into FG. And then we are shipping to customer. So now release now. Yesterday we did multiple steps. We create picks, confirm picks. Then see ship confirm we did. Now everything we done at one go. Everything we did it one go. So now let us go and validate manage shipments, shipment lines. You give your order number, schedule ship date, always select after, click on search. So it will show that it is staged and ready to interface, and it will complete shipped shortly. It will complete shipped shortly because we done the everything at one go. There is a send shipment interface job. Send shipment interface job is running in the background. Refresh. Okay. So all close shipments, everything done. Let me refresh. Okay. Now let us go and see the status of transfer order. Oops. You can see from here also manage transfer order from inventory also. manage transfer order. Transfer order you can give. From here also you can search what is the status and all. But you cannot able to create, but you can see the history of the transfer order. See, awaiting fulfillment. So 490 requested, we can see shipped, received, not happened yet. The shipment not completed yet. Okay, the shipment not completed yet. So once that has been done, we can see the view shipments and receipts from here. We click on view shipments and receipts, we can see that information. Okay, this is the shipment created, but shipment not fulfilled. Not fulfilled. So we are requested, it's not shipped, received, everything we'll see information. So let us go back. Click on done. To go to shipment lines, shipments, manage shipment lines. So give your transfer order and after and click on search. So from here, cancel, click on your shipment number and go to shipped quantity, enter 490. And additionally, if you want to enter any details, something like we gave a Samsung, DHL, okay, then hit ship confirm and hit ship confirm. So once you did this, say yes, say yes. So now save and close. Now go to inventory, manage transfer orders, search the transfer order, click on search. See here, now shipped quantity is 490, it is showing. 490 is showing. View shipment and receipt if you see. So 490 requested, 490 shipped. Okay, this is the shipment number which got closed. Now let us receive in the S002. Let us receive in the S002. Inventory management. Following, right? Receive.
Yes.
Okay. I'm myself keep talking. That's right. So we should be in S002 because we are receiving in S002. Requested in S002, shipped by S001, receiving in S002. So receive expected shipment, give the transfer order number, click on search. So you got your 490 will come, receive. You can scroll and enter your 490 quantity here. And which sub-inventory you are supposed to receive. I am going to receive in FG. Okay, FG. So direct delivery. Now simply hit create receipt. So anything else, that's all, submit. So the system will generate receipt number. Okay, now the stock will be increased. Click on done. If you go and see the manage transfer orders again, inventory, manage transfer order, give your transfer order number and search. This is no more open. You need to go blank. Line status, you need to click a blank and search. See now, requested 490, shipped 490, received and delivered 490. Done. If you go view receipts and shipments, it will show. This is the shipment shipped from S001. This is a receipt done from S002. So that's all about min-max planning with source as inventory organization. Now, if you run min-max planning for this item, it will say that it will not re-trigger because it's already have enough quantity. 500 quantity it has already. Just rechecking by running print moment min-max planning again.
Current inventory at S002 is 500 quantity, right?
Yes,
10
we
plus
will check that.
490.
Correct. We see that. First, I am checking in the report. It should not supposed to trigger anything because it's already have enough quantity. Sort by inventory item, organization level, restock no. Okay, just hit submit. Okay, refresh. Okay, completed. If you scroll down, you republish. If you choose PDF, it will show that you don't need to trigger anything. You already have 50 maximum hand. Already we have 500 on hand quantity. See? So 500 is less than 50? No, false. So there is no restock required. Clear, right? Let us go and validate the stock in S02. You will see 500 quantity. Manage item quantities. So our item is min-max 1. Click on search. You will see 500. How this 500 came and what transaction? Let us check from the review completed transaction. Review completed transaction. Click on search. You will see we got this stock. First we increased through miscellaneous receipt. Now 490 increased through transfer order receipt. Transfer order inter-organization receipt. So this is the transfer order number. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So this is the shipment number. Okay. So this is the receipt number. Every details we'll get from in this screen. Right. That is min-max planning at organization level. At organization level. Now we want to do at sub-inventory level. The other process, min-max planning with buy and supplier will deal when we are moving to procurement process. Okay, this we completed. This we are seeing now. This we are seeing now. This we need to see when we are learning the manufacturing process. Manufacturing process. So now this is completed. This we are seeing now. So that always need to do at sub-inventory level. Sub-inventory level. So here we'll say like we have a truck. Truck used to carry some of the material. At that particular truck level, whenever there is any material required, they need to ask one particular main store sub-inventory. We have like small stores, and we have a very big store. So always small store will maintain some minimum quantity to not to lose business. So whenever that goes down, they will request from big store. Okay, both will be there in one organization. So that time we can do the sub-inventory transfer. Sorry, min-max planning at sub-inventory level. So now under S001, I will create S001. I will create item. Okay. Then I will assign to a sub-inventory. Sub-inventory, we already have a FG raw like that, right? So let's suppose this is always sourced from raw material. Whenever this material going low down into the FG, so then FG need to place automatically a movement request to raw material. And raw material will ship that material to FG. That is the process. Now let us create item and continue. So now I am going to ask Christian.pawan to create item. Create item. So S000. So now click on OK. Your item. Active item, and it's active again, and this is the unit of measure in each. So now simply save. Simply save. Sairam created root classes. Association. S001. S00. Sorry. S00. Assign to your organizations. Okay, simply save and close. We are not doing anything at organization level. I am not enabling any general planning for anything. Okay. So now the important thing we need to do at sub-inventory level. Okay. For this, I am taking help of RAM to set that up. Manage sub-inventory and locator. Manage sub-inventory and locator. Okay. I am going to do this in S001. Click on OK. So here FG sub-inventory is going to be get the stock. So you go to manage item sub-inventories. Manage item sub-inventories. So search your item, click on plus. Here we will do all the setup. What is our item? Min-max 2. Min-max 2. Okay. Min-max 2. Here it's important. Inventory planning method, we are choosing minimum, min-max. Minimum quantity, again I am going the same route, 50, maximum 500, or else I will change. Minimum 20, maximum 100. Yeah. Okay. So now sourcing type, I am selecting sub-inventory. From which sub-inventory I am dealing? I am dealing with raw material. Raw material. That's all. This is the major setup. So whenever FG is going down to 20, then we will trigger the restock 100. Restock 100. Okay. Just click on save and close. This is the major setup. In the SG1, S001, let us create some stock in the raw material sub-inventory so that we can continue this testing. So again, I'll ask Ram to perform that.
Subhra, this is in this case it will be always same org, right?
Moment request transfer is going to happen.
Hello?
Yes, yes, it is going to be happen moment request transfer.
No. Okay, no. My question is, it will be always the same org, correct? We cannot do it with different org.
Obviously, no, if you want, that is transfer
No.
order
What?
process.
What I'm trying to understand is from raw material of one org to FG of other org, we cannot do.
No, we cannot do it.
In sub inventory, it's doing for one organization.
Understood. Got it.
Whenever we are dealing, it's within the same sub-inventory. That's what. We are
Okay.
central warehouse and service warehouse likewise configuration. So
Uh-huh.
service warehouse always need to ask from central warehouse. The central
Okay.
sub-inventory. Both are in same Bengaluru.
Mm.
So now
Got it.
Bengaluru we have, let's suppose you are doing some ice cream business. Okay, for example. So there is a small trucks, right, which will carry ice creams for some event, some place, So that is we created as a sub-inventory. Truck 1, truck 2, truck 3, something like that. So it's there in Bengaluru only. In Bengaluru, we have a main warehouse where we have keep all the ice creams. So whenever the truck going out of stock, they need to ask that Bengaluru cold store. So they will replenish the stock. So this will be happening in same Bengaluru warehouse. Clear?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
So now under S001, I am increasing the stock because to continue my transaction, where I am increasing it raw material sub-inventory. I'm going to increase in raw material sub-inventory. So click on create miscellaneous transaction. Select transaction type as miscellaneous receipt. Say yes. Select the source. Search. select your account. So then enter plus, give your item, min max 2. Select 2. Enter your sub inventory, that is we are receiving in raw material. Enter your quantity. Let's suppose I am doing some 500. Now submit. So now we can start our testing. Now we can start our testing. Click on OK. You can move to schedule process. You can click on schedule new process. You can select print min max. So click on OK. And our organization is S001. We are sorting by item. Here, planning level, we are doing sub-inventory. Planning level is sub-inventory. వద్దు నాకు అవసరం లేదు మాట్లాడిపోతున్నాను. So we are going to select sub-inventory. Items under sub-inventory quantity, we need to choose. Item under sub-inventory quantity, we need to choose. Okay. So next, we need to click on 1 minute, guys. Okay. So here we are going sub-inventory level and item under minimum quantity we are choosing. So remaining details I am not entering anything. So we are simply clicking restock with no only I am running. With restock or no only I am running to see what it will trigger. Submit. First we'll submit restock no, then with restock yes we will submit. And with run restock yes we will submit. Restock yes we will submit. Okay, so let us see what it is triggering. PDF. See here, we have minimum 20, maximum 100. So current stock is not there where under FG sub-inventory. So it should going to Ray plus 100 quantity. If we have some quantity in FG sub-inventory, that it will show here. Okay. Now let us run with yes. Then it is creating the movement request report or not will validate. Okay. So S002 by item sub-inventory level under minimum quantity with restock yes. Now click on submit. Click on OK. Refresh and see now the movement request created or not. But this I don't think we need to create the process supply chain orchestration job. This automatically get created. So click on here and republish. So watch out the PDF. Okay. No items were set up for sub-inventory level min-max planning in this organization. What happened? Oh God.
We should
Selected
run from
wrong.
S001, I guess.
Yeah. My bad. Okay. S001. Inventory item, sub-inventory level, under minimum quantity, under minimum quantity. Feedstock is yes. Submit. Click on OK. Okay, refresh, 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 refresh. Okay, completed. Now let us review the output. PDF. Okay, there is no issue now. Okay, now let us validate whether it has been created the movement request or not. So movement request created or not, how we can check? We need to go to manage request, manage movement request, manage movement request. So here you can search with either item, multiple criteria. Let me see if we have any reference. Let me see any reference. Okay, where are you reference? Reference. Let us try to give this reference, whether it will give or not. Search. Okay, so I need to pass this. Okay, let us give by item code, that is minmax 2. I think there is some option we can able to figure it out, but some reason I don't recollect what is that. Search. See, it got created automatically. Movement request. This is the number. How it got created? See this. I told you, right? I will tell you. We have 4 types of movement request. One is movement request requisition, a movement request replenishment type, pick wave movement request, one more with WIP related. So this is automatically given. When we manually create, we can see is requisition. When automatically coming through min-max planning, you can see the replenishment. It's already pre-approved. Okay, it got created. It got created for 100 watt from raw material to FG. Clear, right?
Yes.
So we can search with the item code. It will be available. I believe we have some other way, but I don't know that. We can able to get it this. So now what to do now? We have movement request. So now once you have movement request, you need to run print movement request pick slip report. Schedule process. Schedule new process. You need to select print movement request, print movement request, spelling mistake, print movement request pick slip report. So now we are going to give our organization, that is S001. This is our movement request. Remove this and copy this movement request and give it. So we are going to approve release line, say yes. You can submit. Next, we will do the confirm steps. So just refresh. Oh my, it is still taking time. So now you can observe the output. Republish. We go to the PDF. So it has been released. This is the pick slip number. Now let us confirm the pick slip. Confirm the pick slip. Before confirming, just observe the stock. It will not get updated in FG sub inventory. It's still there in the raw material. we can still see this 500 is under raw material. After confirm pick slip, we can see the 100 quantity will move to FG sub-inventory. Confirm pick slip, enter your movement request number, remove the due date, search. This is your pick slip. So click on this ready to confirm and give the picked quantity that we are using 100 quantity. We are picking from raw material and dropping into FG sub-inventory. Okay. Simply hit on confirm and close. Confirm and close. Done. So now go back and verify the on-hand quantities. You can see two sub-inventories. We can see the stock. One under 100 under 100 under FG, 400 under raw material. Search. See, it got updated properly. So that's about min-max planning, both organization level and sub-inventory level. So the remaining process, just like I told you, right, many other process once we are going down, we'll cover. So with that, we completed the min-max planning process or inventory planning. Next, we will start with the counting. So before counting, do you guys have any doubts or concerns?
Zubuk, one question. Hello,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this, if you have to set up the process, like schedule process, right? Automatic jobs, then how do we pick that reference for a supply orchestration?
Very good
The
question.
batch reference number minimum.
It automatically display in that. When we automatically schedule job, right? So in that case, when you go to supply orchestration, in the main screen itself, it will show what are all the details, anything. Or else we can give the combinations. If you go to manage supply lines, you can give the combination, like many combinations we have. Any of these combination, like item wise, many of this information we can able to search. Usually supply source reference usually starts with min-max. In case of min-max, we put min-max and search, we'll get a reference and we can able to search. Your question is valid. Okay, if it's scheduled, how we can able to find what data mine is? So all
No,
we need
but
to-
here, if you remember in that batch was supply orchestration, we have given them min-max planning batch number and then run the report.
Exactly.
Correct.
Correct.
In automatic way, it will automatically pick, or how is it?
It automatically pick.
Okay.
Supply chain orchestration and all will be scheduled. There we don't pass all those parameters. Only organization we will pass. Rest all we are not
Okay,
passing.
okay.
Eligible records will pick.
Okay,
So
understood.
because we don't want to disturb other data, that's why we are keeping our own information.
Understood. So it will automatically pick the batch reference and then run the job as well. Okay.
Exactly. Clear, right?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Any other doubts on the min-max planning or anything so far? If you complete inventory accuracy methods, we are good to close the inventory concepts. I will check anything left over. We can see that. So with inventory, we have two types of counting methods. This is called accuracy methods. See, you have account. Okay. For example, you are maintaining a book. In the book, you said you have 100,000 rupees. Example. I'm just taking example. But when you verify in the bank account, you are only getting 800. Okay. Because there might be some adjustment, something happened. Now, there is a discrepancy between your book and what is physically available. So there is a discrepancy of 200 rupees. So that you need to adjust in your books so that what is there in account also sync with your books. So that you can able to better promise someone, okay, I can give 800 rupees. If you promise someone 1,000, you will try to do some phone pay or Google Pay, it will fail because in your bank account, you have 800 only. Some book you are maintaining, maybe a hard copy that you are maintaining, it shows 1,000 rupees. but due to some other issues, you only have 800. So if you don't adjust properly, then you promise someone that you will not able to, fulfill. Also, since you have 1,000, you didn't check your account. So if you say that, okay, I have 1,000, I don't want any money for my daily expense, for example, then you will land up into an issue that you are short of 200 rupees. So then you are not able to better planning also. So always to have a better planning, to better promise, what is there in our system is there in physically or not. We need to do a counting. So that counting, we have two types. One, we have cycle count, then we have physical inventory. Also we call annual adjustments. These are adjustments. We will check what is physically which we can touch and feel and what is we have in system. Both are in synchronization or not. If these are not in synchronization, then we are land up into either wrong promises which we may not satisfy, or we don't plan properly, or we plan excess. So it's all coming into a mess. So we will we will ensure that the system stock and physical stock should be in synchronization. Okay. Clear, right?
Yes.
So I will stop here. I will continue tomorrow with the inventory accuracy method. We'll try to close this by next 2 days. Then we can jump into another module, procurement. So far you are clear, right? You are able to understand. If you have any doubts, you can reach me in call or in personally also message me. I will try to address your concerns. Okay.
We cannot use costing methods in Fusion, like in EBS we have
Yeah,
standard.
that is separate module altogether. Don't worry, that will come.
Okay.
In EBS, we have inventory for everything. In EBS, we have inventory module that has been split into 3 in cloud. Okay, in cloud. In EBS, we are creating items in inventory, right? In cloud, the items are creating in PIN. Okay. So in EBS, we are doing all the costing, like standard costing, average costing, whatever. We are maintaining in inventory. In cloud, we have called cost management. That is separate
Okay.
model. And in inventory, we are doing all picking, shipping, everything. In cloud, in EBS, we have something called shipping module, shipping, like a WSH delivery details, something like that we have in EBS for shipping. Now that shipping also bring into inventory module in cloud. It is group. It is not separated. It's bring in. But one inventory is converted into 3 in cloud. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see that slowly. It will come. Okay, guys. With that, I am stopping here. If you don't have any questions.